Hi, everyone. This is Chris Roman from In Music Brands, and we're here in Atlantic City, New Jersey at the DJ Expo. What you're looking at right now is the APC 40 Mark II. We have a lot of great things to show off here. This is the Akai APC 40 Mark II, one of our many brands, one of the many companies that we design and engineer all the products for. Akai has been around for many years and is a name that's known primarily for production. And so with the APC 40 Mark II, you're looking at basically an evolution on one of our most successful controllers ever, which was the APC 40. You see electronic dance artists using it all the time. You see visual artists using it all the time. It's used as a lighting controller, used for video, used for all sorts of things. But the primarily reason that it was designed to work with Ableton and Ableton software as a solution for the studio that really pulls everything together inside Ableton that you need to be able to use. It does come with a version of Ableton. And so if you're thinking about getting into production, if you're thinking about, as a DJ, you're thinking about getting into production, you're thinking about, where can this go in your career and want to evolve and get into it. Well, you hear all the guys talking about Ableton, hey, they're using Ableton. The best way to use Ableton was the Ableton APC 40 Mark II. It's a controller that we designed in tandem with Ableton, creating a very, very seamless and pretty awesome solution for Ableton. Now, in addition to that, as we move on down here, you're going to see that we have the APC Mini. APC Mini is really nice because it's 64 pads of control, and it can be used not just for Ableton, but any number of controls. As a 64 pad controller for running my lighting, here's my dimmer maybe, here's like the different colors. It gives you different colors for the lights and things like that. It's a very cool controller for that, as well as many, many other uses. If I'm trying to trigger my clips and things like that, I want to be using this. I can throw it in my bag, super slim, super small, very powerful, standard USB on it, no special mini connectors or anything like that. And then right next to it, we have the keyboard version of Essentially. This is the Keys 25. It gives you a couple less pads. It's more like the APC 40 as far as the number of pads that it has. But it also gives you full keyboard control and gives you a lot of other parameters of control that you can use for Ableton, or like I said, any other software out there that might take advantage of MIDI control. And you might use this for it. I mean, a good example of that, you could use this with Serato, you could use it with Virtual DJ, you could use it with Tractor. There's a lot of different things you might want to do in those different softwares that this is just the perfect solution for it, as opposed to your standard DJ controller. Akai also makes, and has been known for many years, for making really great studio monitors. So we're also showing here at the show for the first time this year the RPM 500 and the RPM 800, which are just really, really great reference monitors for the studio. Again, if you're getting into it, if you're trying to figure out, what the world of production is all about, then you need to come down, check out this stuff. We have all the tools for you to be able to get into it and figure it all out. Now, if you're an old school guy, and like I said, Akai's been around for a while, we just developed one of the coolest products that a lot of producers really enjoy. And what it is an analog synthesizer. The world has moved on to digital and digital chips and all the rest of it, but the sound of a digital chip is just not the same thing as the original analog kind of warping kinds of sounds and things like that you get. So what this is a combination of a couple different things. It has a sequencer built into it, again, so it's one really rad drum machine. I don't know how else to put it. It's a great drum machine. It's a great bass synthesizer. You can create some really awesome sounds with it. Again, very inexpensive, very affordable, easy way to get into it. Come on down to DJ Expo, check it out. We have it here working at the show. You want to make a sound, you want to check it out, come on down, make your own beats right here. Come on down. Now, in addition to all of that, Akai is introducing its first products to get into the mainstream DJ market. Like I said, over there on the APC 40, we have a controller that was designed that could be used for electronic dance production that electronic dance artists use on stage all day long. And we've shifted over a little bit with Akai and started getting into a little bit more of the mainstream DJ in conjunction with Serato, working in partnership with them. And so what you see right now is the Akai AMX. And the Akai AMX has capacitive touch knobs on it. It has a standard DJ mixer built into it, or DJ mixer controller built into it. It has an innovator. So if you're familiar with DJ equipment, you recognize the innovator name as being one of the best crossfaders on the market. In addition to all that, you have full transport control, and it comes with Serato DJ. And if you want to use it for DVS or timecode control, you can use it for that too. It's the first product on the market right now that's been designed around the idea of basically upgrading your software a little bit and adding DVS control. So you can use this instead of using a interface box. for doing your Serato time code, you can use this as your interface. It has your full mixing control, and it also has all your transport controls in it. You can use this as a standalone, or better yet, you use it in conjunction with an AFX or two AFXs, which is Akai's first controller designed specifically around DJ use. This has all your effects controls in it. It also has all your triggers for your cues, your looping, the slicing effects, the sampler, and best yet, it comes with a new feature from Serato called Serato Flip, which is basically a feature that allows you to cut up a piece of music live and in real time and track the sequence of when those different changes took place, when you hit the cues and things like that, and repeat them again and again and again, and basically create a very repetitive kind of effects, almost like a stutter edit type of effect, but now you're doing it with real music in real time at your own pace. So you're creating something that's less automated and more manual, but automated in its repetition of what it does. And as you can see here, we have it coupled with a pair of Denon SC3900s, which are a really awesome tabletop CD player, thumb drive player, and computer controller all in one. So you could be using the Denon 3900s with the Akai AMX or AFX and have yourself a complete system for DJing with. So again, if you're a producer, let's put the shoe on the other foot. If you're a producer and you're thinking about getting into DJing, which a lot of guys do. A lot of guys are kind of like, they're producing great tracks and like, well, the only way I can get my track heard is by actually just playing it myself, right? So you want to get out there and play it yourself. That's how a lot of guys get into it. Well, we're helping you as a producer get into it now with these new Akai DJ products. So once again, this is Chris Roman from In Music. Go to AkaiProfessional.com, check out the specs for those products, and then come on down to DJ Expo in Atlantic City. We're only here for a couple days. Show's opening up in another hour. And check out firsthand all the cool stuff here. We want you to come and touch it, feel it, talk with our product experts, and learn what the show is all about. Be a DJ.